So this is an important topic. This is something that has always been, weird conspiracy theorists talk about. Bro, it's like, bro, members of Congress, politicians, they're not blackmailed with, pictures or videos of them with little kids. That's crazy. What are you talking about? But now it's starting to come out, right? And Epstein's colleagues, I forgot how many, they're going to be exposed on January 1st. I don't know who's going to be on the list. May even be people that are like, right? But we have to look at it more. I'm not I'm not 100% in on it, but I know the game. I know what they do. They trap or they are just really depraved people who reach out for this type of stuff. So we're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna break it down a bit more.
The way the country's running, we should assume the politicians are being sexually blackmailed. How can you explain the open border or the record spending and all the BS that comes out of that town? Well, Congressman Tim Burchett of Tennessee says sexual blackmail in the House, just a part of the deal.
It's how it works. You're visiting, you're out of the country or out of town, or you're in a motel or bar in D.C. and some whatever you're into, women or men or whatever, comes up and they're very attractive and they're laughing at your jokes and you're buying them a drink. Next thing you know, you're in the motel room with them naked, and next thing you're about to make a key vote, and what happens? Some well-dressed person comes up and whispers in your ear, "Hey man, there's tapes out on you. Were you in a motel room on whatever with whoever?" And then you're like, "Uh-oh," and said, "You really ought not be voting for this thing."
Wow, I only thought there was like one Swalwell. Turns out there's dozens.
You know, I didn't watch the video before this, but apparently that's a actual senator. Yes, it is. Hmm. You know, I think he left out some details because if you really think about it, what's the shame in that story? Maybe if they're married, right? But I think there's more to it that he left out. I think he told us without telling us. I think that's what it was. And I think when Epstein's colleagues get exposed on January 1st, I think we're going to see a lot of politicians. Lots of politicians, and I think most of them are going to be probably Democrats. Probably going to be a lot of Republicans on there too. I'm not Democrat versus Republican guy. It's clear that they're just trying to divide us. Both two sides of the same coin, but we know the Democrats are. It's very disgusting. But again, I think they told us without telling us, because that story alone, I don't think that's going to be enough to blackmail everybody. Right? No, he slept with some chick at a hotel. I mean, people do that all the time. It would only make sense if they were married, but also if they're in reality they were videotaped with someone that they shouldn't be videotaped with because they're not old enough. I'll leave it at that. When Epstein's colleague list comes out, I'll break it down.